I'm here on my daily walk, just reflecting about the whole concept of free will. And, if we boil it down, at least to me, free will is our ability to choose how we meet or move through any given moment. And really, we only have two choices. We can either choose to move and meet a moment with fear or choose and meet a moment with love. And the beautiful thing here is that the divine does not punish you for choosing fear, nor does it elevate you for choosing love. It just says you get to choose again. And it really just is your willingness to choose again. And I got to experience that this week. So I got to host my very first in-person A Course in Miracles book club. And I had a pattern in the back of my head running, which stemmed from when I was 18 years old. I had a birthday party. I invited a lot of people. And basically, the day of my birthday, everybody canceled except for one person. And so in my mind, I had created this pattern that says, well, if I plan something, no one's going to show up or everyone's going to cancel the last minute. Well, I got to experience that pattern because as I was driving to where we were all going to meet, guess what? I got three text messages. One person was sick and they couldn't make it. Another person was stuck at work and they couldn't make it. And the third person was just telling me that they were just running a little bit late. But I went into the museum of my mind, which you can go look at that video as well. And I started to feel like it was already happening. Like basically, even though there were still going to be other people coming, my body, my mind said, nope, no one's coming now. So my body started to tighten. I started to get tears in my eyes and I allowed myself to feel that. And then after I allowed that sensation to move through me, the 60 to 90 seconds, there was a moment where I got to choose again. And it all was based on my willingness. Do I want to continue to meet this moment with fear or do I want to meet it with love? So what did I do? I forgave myself first for letting myself kind of go into that pattern or believe that that was true, to project myself from the past into the present. Then I reminded myself, what was my goal? My goal is peace. And then I said my last little prayer, which was, Spirit, please don't let me use this for my destruction, but instead for the coming of my peace. And so all that to say, I had a great time. I got to bring clarity. I got to bring illumination. I got to bring understanding. And all of that because I was willing to change my mind. I was willing to choose again. And so this week, if you find yourself choosing fear, just know that you have the ability to choose again.